guy who they just assassinated, General Soleimani.
No! No! If he defends, okay. God damn it. I can't take it. I don't know. Okay, guys, I don't know if I can. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it, isn't he? He's gonna do it. He's gonna defend Soleimani. He's gonna defend Soleimani, isn't he? Is he gonna defend Soleimani? He's gonna defend Soleimani. Yes, he is.
He was one of the top anti-jihadist fighting forces on the ground.
Oh no. He was one of the top anti-jihadists fighting on the ground. Kyle. He was the top jihadi on the ground. You fucking moron.
And we murdered him.
Good. Guys, I am not, again, I repeat, I am not pro-Trump. The things that the Trump administration has done right can be probably counted on one hand. Not even. 3 tops, maybe 2. 3 or 2 things Trump did right. Everything else he's done is an absolute disaster. But if Trump did one thing wrong, not even Trump because he's an idiot, Trump administration. If the Trump administration did one thing right, not 3, not 2, just one thing right, even though everything else they did is an absolute disaster, if they did one thing right, was taking out Qasem Soleimani.
We assassinated him. The U.S. government.
Good. Thank you for assassinating him.
And we murdered him. We assassinated him. The U.S. government did that. The lies are so over the top, man. It's disgusting.
He was not anti-jihadi, you fucking moron. He was anti-democracy. He was there to fight.
But what the hell are they planning? Why is he giving this speech?
Okay, guys. I need to do something for you guys. Hold on, let me see if I have something. Hold on. I'm gonna show you guys, he has such a hard-on. He has such a fucking hard-on for Qasem Soleimani, and it pisses me off. And I'm ignoring the things that I'm not supposed to say because of YouTube's algorithm, but I can't take it, okay? Okay, here. Okay, look at this. Anti-jihadi, my fucking ass. Hold on. Qasem Soleimani, huh? Qasem Soleimani. You want to defend Qasem Soleimani? Hold on. I'm gonna destroy Qasem Soleimani. For anybody who even assumed that, hey, maybe Qasem Soleimani was there to fight Al Qaeda. Oh, maybe we shouldn't have taken now. He was a good guy. He was the anti-terrorist guy. Okay. I'm gonna dedicate some time right now to completely destroying the idea that Qasem Soleimani was there to do any good, was any positive influence, and was like an anti-terrorism force in Iraq and Syria and Afghanistan. Okay, let's see. All right, so who's this guy? This guy is a senior Hamas official, and he's talking about his meeting with Qasem Soleimani before he died, okay? He's saying the first time I met the martyr, Qasem Soleimani, was after I was appointed as foreign minister in 2006, okay? This guy is Hamas. Just Hamas. Remember, Hamas, Sunni. I traveled to a number of countries, one of which was Iran. I hope you guys think, by the way, in the live chat, I hope every single one of you here considers Hamas to be a terrorist organization? Is anybody here in the live chat right now that denies that? Okay, Atheist Ertugrul is saying, Armin, is the translation accurate? The guy is speaking Arabic. I speak Persian. Do you guys not know that I'm Iranian? But usually this channel gets the translations right. When I see the Persian translations, usually they're pretty good. You got Hamas. Okay, Hamas terrorists agree. Well, duh. Dolly is saying no. What do you mean no? Are you trolling me, Dolly? Okay. Oh yeah, Soha is here. Soha is here. Soha speaks very good Arabic, so Soha could tell us how good the translation is. Oh, okay. Soha is saying so far the translation is correct. Good. Soha will tell us if the translation is incorrect. I met the Iranian foreign minister and then some Iranian officials. The last meeting I had before I left was with Qasem Soleimani. So he went to Iran. His last meeting was with Qasem Soleimani. The meeting with President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad was a positive one. So before he met Qasem Soleimani, he met the president at the time, Mahmoud Ahmadinejad. We made a number of requests, and he referred me to Qasem Soleimani. In the meeting with Soleimani, we said that our main problems were the wages of our government employees, people who needed social aid. And wait, hold on, what? Did I miss something? And the aid that had to be given to the people when a siege had been imposed on us after our success in the elections. The decision was taken immediately. Guys, we're talking about a government that every time their people need any form of assistance, they go from this through so many legal and bureaucracy and governmental hoops to get anything passed. And as soon as it gets passed, the execution of it takes years. And there's so many people that are involved in getting their own Iranian people assistance on the most basic needs when there's a disaster, when there's a disease, when there's a flood, when there's an earthquake. And usually, eventually, when the money starts going to the people, it gets this person, like all the people in the government from the top down, they all take their pieces, and eventually the people get like, well, we didn't get anything after but the same government, all of a sudden there's this one guy that decides the decision was taken immediately. This guy guys, again, this is not US propaganda. This is not anti-Islamic propaganda. This is Hamas themselves. This is coming from these people themselves, okay? These are people that are celebrating Qasem Soleimani. This guy is saying this as a way to say how awesome he was. He's saying the decision was taken immediately. What was the decision that was? Tell us, Hamas top official, tell us what decision was made immediately. I was supposed to fly out the following day. I discovered $22 million waiting for me in suitcases at the airport. We had agreed on a larger sum, but there were only 9 of us, and this is all we could carry. The reason why they didn't take more than $22 million is because the money was too heavy. It was too heavy. They couldn't fit all the money in. They couldn't carry all the money with them. That was their limitation. Okay? Each suitcase weighed about 40 kilograms. Okay. So that's one thing I wanted to show you guys. Let me show you something else, okay? What else should I show you, okay? Let me show you guys. Okay, this is again Qasem Soleimani shoving US dollars in suitcases and giving it to Hamas top officials. Okay? Here. Let me show you this one. This was Hamas. Now let's go to Afghanistan. Okay, so Soha speaks Arabic, Afghanistan speaks Persian, so I should be able to tell you if the translation. Okay, so Soha is saying the translation for the previous one was correct. Thank you, Soha. All right, so this one I should be able, this is Afghanistan, so I should be able to tell you if the translation for this one is correct. So this is an Afghan MP. Yeah.
Qasem Soleimani
So Qasem Soleimani, as a representative of the people of Afghanistan. Okay, no, Qasem Soleimani, ... Now, when she's saying as a representative of the people of Afghanistan, she's talking about herself. I feel ashamed. So far that translation is correct. You know what? I will just tell you if the translation is incorrect. So she's saying, I feel ashamed that Hamid Karzai says that he is sorry for such people. Such people mean Qasem Soleimani. So he's saying that Hamid Karzai is saying that he's sorry that Qasem Soleimani was killed. See, she's saying as a representative of the people of Afghanistan, she feels ashamed that he's saying that. It is clear to everybody that Soleimani was a man who committed numerous crimes in Afghanistan. Okay, this is actually incorrect translation because she said that he's a person that has committed the most crimes, not numerous crimes. She just said bishtarin jinayat. So she's saying this translation is actually inaccurate. Yeah, she's saying that he's a person that has committed the most crime. Maybe that's an exaggerated way of saying a lot of crimes. So, but this is, if you want to translate it literally, she said the most crimes, not numerous crimes. He brought about the deaths of at least 5,500 young Afghans. Okay, so when she says young Afghans, a lot of people tell me that by young Afghans, we're talking children here. So my understanding is that Soleimani and other people from Sepah Pasaran or the IRGC use Afghan children as a way to, and other young men as a way to recruit for Fatimiyun, which is one of Iran's proxy groups, and to even take them to places like Syria to fight on behalf of Iran. So imagine your government, imagine you having Iranian government using children from another country to take them to go fight their wars for them, not in Afghanistan, not in Iran, but in a third country, which is Syria. And she's saying that this man took a lot of our young men to fight their wars for them. And at least 5,500 young Afghans were killed because of this man taking their youngs and killing. Okay, so Qasem is saying youth is more correct. Yeah, I know youth is correct here, but my understanding is that a lot of them were also children. Guys, I don't know why you're talking about the Iran deal in the live chat. We're talking about this item right now. This Bish is saying, thanks for these resources. It will make dealing with people caught up in the pro-Soleimani BS, which I'm shocked is still happening a lot easier. Thank you. Oh, well, I appreciate it, Bish. Thank you for saying that. Oh, yes, she is actually mentioning the Fatimiyun division. Lashkar Fatimiyun, in the framework of the so-called Fatimiyun division in Syria. Guys, like imagine this would be, imagine if United States went and took Mexican teenagers to fight their wars for them in Iraq. This is what Soleimani was doing. Soleimani was taking Afghani citizens to fight Iranian wars in Syria. Do you guys know what the disaster, like, do you guys know what the outcry would be if this is exactly the same? It would be the same thing as if Americans, because a lot of Iranians treat Afghanistan as this lower class, low wage, subhuman group of people that is in their neighbor that they could use, just like they just use them for low wage labor, and they treat them like the Afghans in Iran have been treated with such level. Afghans in Iran are basically like Mexicans in the United States, but a lot worse. They're basically like second class. They get treated, even by people who mean them well, they are treated like children, or like, I don't know. It's so disgusting. I can't even explain it right now, right? But you can see even the government treats Afghanis like lives that they could just waste for their war. That they're expendable. The Afghani lives are more expendable than Iranian lives. They go and find young, vulnerable people from Afghanistan, and then they brainwash them with Shia, Khomeinism, not even, a branch of Shia Islam, and then they send them to Syria to fight their wars that is not on behalf of even they're not even dying for their own country. They're Afghans, and they're not even dying for Afghanistan. These are Afghans that are dying for Iran in a foreign country that they have never even been to, that they have no idea what they're there for. They're just understanding, oh, this must be for Imam Zaman or Imam Hussein or whatever bull crap religious nonsense they fill their brains with. They're in a foreign land fighting someone else's war. The same things that Kyle criticizes United States for, he doesn't see that the Islamic Republic does that 1,000 times worse. Saying 1,200 men are still missing. All right, I have more. Okay, guys, I have the most damning of it. Let me give you guys the most damning of them all. Okay, how about that? Just to show you. Should I do a little bit more, Kyle, or do you want to guys see the most damning thing I have against Qasem Soleimani and how he was? People are like, well, I know he wasn't a saint, but he was fighting Al Qaeda. Was he now? Was he there? Was Qasem Soleimani in Syria to fight Al Qaeda? What do you guys think? Was that his purpose there? I don't know. Let me see if I could find a good source for this. You know what? I trust this one. This one hasn't failed me yet. Atheist. I have okay. AE is saying exactly. Soleimani was using children from Afghanistan's poorest, most disenfranchised minority groups. Yes. I am saying Mossad should seriously hire you. You're overqualified for that job. Mossad, look at Ayan, hire me. Ayan is telling you that. Yep, Qasem, you're there. Fantastic, Qasem. You get it, Qasem. Okay? It was okay. I'm not gonna highlight you because highlight what Qasem said because that will spoil it. But Qasem knows what's up. But let me okay, let me see if I hope this is the right video.
مقام معظم رهبری به سردار سلیمانی فرمود که برو بشار اسد رو حفظ.
So he's saying okay, that Khamenei, مقام معظم رهبری, he's saying Khamenei told Qasem Soleimani to go to Syria to defend Bashar Assad. Al-Assad. Assad or Al-Assad. They're saying Assad without the Al because they're Persian. They don't like the Al.
مأموریت سردار سلیمانی این بود که توی سوریه.
By the way, this guy is Mahmoud Chaharbaghi. This guy is one of the senior commanders in IRGC. Okay, this is coming, guys. Again, this is not U.S. propaganda. This is not from the Trump administration. This is not from Saudi Arabia. This is not from Israel. This is from the Islamic Republic itself, and it's not even a part of Islamic Republic that is competing with IRGC. It's from the IRGC itself, and it's not from a low-ranking IRGC person that just might have said something that they didn't know about. This is the top commander from the IRGC, okay? This is coming from themselves, okay? I'm showing you, like, the stuff that this guy is saying is so revealing that, like, the United States, like, CIA and Mossad were like, wow, this was, like, years worth of spying and intelligence wouldn't have revealed this information as good as these people are. Recently, Nasrallah, like the leader of Hezbollah, came and told everybody exactly how Qasem Soleimani sent the money. Again, Hezbollah, which is another terrorist group, explained exactly how Soleimani was using real estate and other ways to send the money. Like, I don't even know why they're revealing all this information, because it's so it exposes them so much, and it's going to help stop all this the funding from the Islamic Republic of all these groups, because they're now learning exactly how they're being funded. But anyways, it's hard to stop the cash though, like the cash in the airport with just the bags and all. I don't know how you're gonna stop that.
سلیمانی این بود که توی سوریه نگذاره دولت بشار اسد ساقط بشه.
So the main role, so he's saying that Khamenei got Qasem Soleimani to go to Syria to stop Assad's government from falling.
اون موقع هنوز داعش نبود.
Do you know what he just said? Do you know what he just said? Do you know what he just said? Anybody, I mean, you guys don't know because you don't speak Persian. He said at that time, there was no ISIS in Syria. He said at that time, there was no ISIS in Syria. So all the morons who keep telling you that Soleimani went to Syria to fight ISIS, and that's what he was there for. He didn't go to Syria to fight ISIS. He went there to defend Assad against all his enemies. ISIS ended up being one of his enemies, but they admit themselves that they went there to fight against who was there? Wait, when Qasem Soleimani went there to defend Assad, when Qasem Soleimani went to Syria to defend Assad, if ISIS wasn't there yet, who was Qasem Soleimani fighting to defend Assad? Who was it? I'll let you guys think about that, and then I'll answer it myself, because most of you are not going to get it.
اون موقع هنوز داعش نبود.
Saying اون موقع هنوز داعش نبودا. اون موقع هنوز داعش نبودا. He's saying at that time there was no Daesh there, you know.
مسلحین مخالفین بشار اسد
تو خود سوریه
که اینو باید تفکیک کنیم. من تو عرایزم خواهم گفت که فرقشون چیه، مسلحین و داعش. همینجا میگم مسلحین مخالفین بشار اسد بودن که قیام کرده بودن برای برکناری بشار اسد.
He's saying the people that were there, that basically Qasem Soleimani were there, were the people who were just that rised up because they wanted to remove Assad, right? Not ISIS.
اما داعش اونهایی بودن که سرزمین شام و عراق رو طلب میکردن بعداً به وجود.
They're saying Daesh or ISIS came later.
من اولین باری که توی
All right, so actually, let me see if any of you got it. Oh, hey, San Miguel TV. Guys, check out San Miguel TV. Subscribe to his channel. It's a very good channel. If you're interested in cults, he covers one of the most interesting cults, the Black Hebrew Israelites. He himself is an ex-Black Hebrew Israelite. So go check out his channel if you're interested in cults or Black Hebrew Israelites. All right, so you guys, okay, so Qasem got said. Okay, you guys, Matthew is lost. Okay, if you're lost, I'll help you out. I'll help you out, okay? I'll help you out, okay? Don't worry. Let me see if I could find something. All right. These people, let me see. You see these people? These are the Syrian people. You see? You see the clapping and dancing? These are the people who are this is like from 2012, okay? These are the people who were rising up in Syria against Assad, okay? Do they look like ISIS to you? Do you think ISIS sings and dances and claps like this? Look at this. These are the people who wanted freedom. They wanted democracy. They were tired of oppression.
today I was
Here, let me find you another one. Okay, let's look at this one. This one was a bit later, right? Actually, let me show you this one. This one has subtitles. This was 2011. Okay, so this one has subtitles. Look at this. Okay, so these were the people who were protesting against Assad. Okay, these are the people that they wanted democracy, they wanted freedom, they were protesting. They came out in such huge numbers. It seemed like it was so beautiful to watch. They were like, we're tired of the oppression, we want freedom. Okay, and they weren't even pro-American, guys. Like, they weren't pro-American. They just wanted, they were even anti-American, but they were secular. They weren't religious. It was nothing to do with it. They weren't Islamists. Okay, they just wanted some room to breathe. They wanted to be able to say what they wanted to say. And these are the people that Qasem Soleimani came to crush. Get out, Bashar. So he's saying, "Get out, Bashar." Guys, do you think this is ISIS? Do you think these people are ISIS? The people that are dancing and singing in the street like this? Do you think Daesh dances and sings and claps? Oh, by the way, every time I say Daesh, I mean ISIS. Like freedom, look at this. They're saying freedom is at the door. Do you think ISIS will sing freedom is at the door? Trying to leave. Look, Kyle. They're not even pro-American. Look, they're saying Bashar was an agent of the U.S. Okay, they're not even pro-American. You could you get along with these people, Kyle. All right, you guys get it, okay? These people were freedom fighters. These people were freedom fighters. And they say Qasem Soleimani was a freedom fighter. No, he wasn't, you fucking morons. Qasem Soleimani was there to kill these people. He was there to kill these people. Guys, they came out of buses with guns to shoot the random people in the street. There's reports I've seen. I remember this. There were thousands of protests in the street in Syria, and then all of a sudden these strange men out of nowhere came out with guns and just started shooting at everybody. They were Iranians. They were Qasem Soleimani's people. Qasem Soleimani was in Syria to kill freedom fighters. And here's the thing, ISIS was a gift to Qasem Soleimani. They were there before ISIS, and they were trying to hide it. When ISIS became a thing, that's when they became so transparent about that they were there. Guys, when IRGC's top commanders were being killed in Syria, they had to smuggle their bodies back in Iran and come up with lies about why they died and where they died, because they were hiding the fact that they were in Syria. But when ISIS became a thing in Syria, then Iran came oh yes, we're in Syria because we're fighting ISIS. And they started bragging about it. They started telling everybody about it. But they were there before ISIS. They were killing innocent civilians. They were killing freedom fighters. They were killing unarmed people that were in the streets asking for democracy, asking for a representative government, asking for freedom of expression, asking for secularism. Secular talk, Kyle Kulinski, Qasem Soleimani, that you're defending with a channel called Secular Talk. Qasem Soleimani was suffocating secular talk in Syria. You're defending the man that gunned down secular talk in Syria. You're defending a theocracy, and your channel is called Secular Talk. Stop defending Qasem Soleimani. Be as anti-Trump as you want. I am right there with you. Be as anti-Saudi Arabia's government as you want. I am right there with you. Be as anti-Netanyahu and anti-right Israeli right wing as you want. I am right there with you. None of this should make you defend the IRGC, the Islamic Republic, and the murderous Qasem Soleimani. He is a terrorist. You're defending terrorism. Don't do that. Don't. Just stop it. Stop it. You're defending a man that has the blood of children on his hand. I'm not exaggerating. They use ISIS as a way to do demographic cleansing of Sunnis with accusations of them being ISIS or Wahhabi just because they were Sunni. They wiped out villages of some people. They destroyed their houses because they wanted to wipe out the Sunni majority of places. These are Iranian proxies did this with the excuse, anybody that is Sunni, they get accused of being pro-ISIS. And they use it as an excuse for them to wipe them out. These are the people that you're defending. Guys, this is an atheist channel that is anti-Islam, and I have to defend the Sunnis in Iraq, and I have to defend the Sunnis in Syria who are being oppressed by Shia proxies that are being controlled from Tehran. You guys think that terrorism is a Sunni thing? No, terrorism is mostly a Shia thing right now. Maybe you don't consider it terrorism because it's government funded, because it's government backed, and it has to be not government for it to be terrorism. Well, if it doesn't matter if it's terrorism or not, but it's semantics now. It's doing more harm. All the terrorism that comes from the Middle East started because of the Islamic Revolution in Iran. It's all a byproduct of the 1979 Islamic Revolution. It's because of Iran. It all comes back from Iran. Stop defending the Islamic Republic. Even the rise of Wahhabism was a response to the Islamic Revolution in Iran. Again, I'm not going to say it was all because of that. It's many, many reasons. There's many external factors. But a major part of it was Khomeinism, was the Islamic Revolution. Yes, Saudi Arabia has a major role. Yes, United States has a major role. But so does the Islamic Republic of Iran. God damn it, man. You have a secular talk channel and you're like your channel is called Secular Talk, and you're becoming the best non-Iranian pro-Islamic Republic of Iran propaganda YouTube channel, Kyle Kulinski. And you do that with a channel that is named Secular Talk. And also subscribe to our newsletter, because if we get removed from all these platforms, at least we could reach out to you. And guys, by the way, if you subscribe to our newsletter, you get a free copy. Where's your copy, Susanna? Get it. We're doing promotion. You get a free. It's not even promotion. It's free. Okay, so if you subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description, you get a free copy of Why There's No God. Come on, like, I'm handing it out for free. Okay, it's a bestseller on Amazon, and you get it for free. So subscribe to our newsletter, and you get a free copy of Why There's No God sent to you. Link in the description.